This is how to install your StageTwo bike rack. All the tools are included, so let's get going. First, insert the spine into your vehicle's hitch and align the holes as shown, and insert the safety pin. Next, turn the speed knob to secure the spine to the hitch. Tighten the knob completely while wiggling the rack back and forth. Once tight, you can lock it up with the included SKS key. When the knob is spinning freely, you know it's locked. Now let's assemble the trays. Join the right and left-hand sides of the inner and outer trays. Place the inner tray on the spine closest to the vehicle. The inner tray will have the large Yakima logo on the underside. Line up the holes in the tray with the holes in the spine. You can center the tray by removing the pre-installed bolts and reinstalling them on the opposite side, but don't fully tighten yet. Next, grab the bolts and washers and install as shown. If you're having trouble threading the bolts in easily, loosen the two pre-installed bolts a few turns, and you'll be able to thread the tray bolts in with your fingers. Then, use the included 6mm wrench to tighten them all up. Next, grab the inner pivot arm. Remove the foam on the hub and install the arm on the axle. Rotate the inner cup so it aligns with the notches in the arm, and press to make sure it's fully seated. Then, install the inner cone, washer, and screw as shown. Use a 6mm wrench to fully tighten. Rotate the arm and check for side-to-side movement and tighten as needed. Now it's time for the outer tray. Align the bolts of the tray and the spine together. Install the tray bolts. If you're having trouble threading the bolts in easily, loosen the two pre-installed bolts a few turns, and you'll be able to thread the tray bolts in with your fingers. Then use the included 6mm wrench to tighten it all up. Then install the outer pivot arm by aligning the inner cup with the notches on the arm and tightening up the inner cone with the washer and screw with the 6mm wrench. Make sure to check for side-to-side movement and tighten if necessary. Now you're ready to load up your bikes. But first, rotate the arms out of the way, press the button to slide the arm hook all the way up, then press the buckle to release the rear wheel strap and move it out of the way to make way for your bikes. Now it's time for your bike. Load your heaviest bike first on the inner tray closest to the vehicle, and always load the bike closest to the vehicle first. With the bike in the tray, rotate the arm up and over the tire until the hook rests 1 inch from the brake or fork crown. Then compress the hook with firm pressure against the tire. Now route the strap through the wheel spokes, insert it into the buckle, and pull firmly to tighten. Refer to the previous instructions to load the rest of your bikes. To lock your bikes, pull the cable from the top of the pivot arm, route the cable through the bike frame, suspension fork, or wheel, and attach it to the pin on the pivot arm and lock it with the included SKS key. You can also add your own chain through the included anchor point here. To unload your bikes, start with the bike furthest away from the vehicle. Release the wheel strap and tuck it out of the way. Press the large button to raise the arm hook. While supporting the bike, lower the arm hook and carefully remove your bike. To fold the StageTwo when not in use, release the tilt lever here and fold it up. The tilt lever can also be used to tilt the rack down and out of the way to allow easier hatch and rear vehicle access. To remove the StageTwo, remove the safety pin, unlock the speed knob and loosen it, and remove it from your vehicle and store in a safe place. Now you're ready to get out and take it easy.